Hey, what do you say we have a look at the NECA Godzilla, King of the Monsters? Well, shopping at Target today and looking for a few things, and this is not what I was looking for, but they had it, so something pulled me to take this home. I haven't been this excited about an action figure in over a year. So let's have a look at the box here. Really, I'm looking at this thing for the first time. The side of the box right there. The other side of the box. Great cover right there. It's got that 1950s movie poster art kind of thing, what you'd see in the lobby. Saturday afternoon matinee. Great look on the back there. It says, Godzilla, racing through the world on a rampage of destruction. It's alive! Have a look inside here. More cool movie art. This box is fantastic too. It says, right here on the front here, it says, includes poster backdrop that becomes a 3D diorama. Be cool to see what that's all about. But down the back, let me read the back. It says, Savage Action. Authentic color scheme, just like the 56 poster. And now you've seen me, well, most of you, seen me do reviews on NECA Godzilla monsters before. This color scheme on this monster, when I opened up the door and saw it through the window, I went, literally kind of breathtaking, so we'll get to that. And it says dynamic violence, spectacular thrills. They're really selling this one hard. Diabolical demon, belching fire. Hey, I'm not making this up. It says it. I'll let you read it. So yeah, one more peek here. Yeah. Oh, this is a 65-year commemorative Godzilla right there. Kudos to NECA. Well, I'll hold my kudos to NECA until I get inside. But I've been very pleased with all the rest of the Godzilla. So I got a piece of tape here. Oh, you don't get many figures with such a cool box. And this one had a rip in it. But, you can't be choosy when that's the only one they had. Yeah, let's get this guy out of here. There's that. And, okay, really? We got some. We'll get to that in a second there. And, well, using this as a term, they're using this, becomes a 3D diorama. I don't know about that. But anyway, we'll set that aside, along with our knife there. Set that aside too. Oh, by the way, I got my coffee. Oh, I know how to do this. This is, you got to heat the tail up, and it's telling you how to assemble the tail, because all of these Godzillas, the tails are so long that they're shipped with the tail detached right there. So let's get this out of its acrylic cage here. And yeah. I know this part probably bores you because I hate this part with the wire ties. A little while ago, they had changed from wire ties to these little plastic things that you could just pull and rip. The wire ties certainly take a lot of time. Oh look, see, they've done both. Okay, so we have a wire tie here. I'm going to guess they used a wire tie on the midsection because this action figure is very heavy. So wire tie. But those little things that I just talked about that you could pull, one's around the neck there and one is around the tail right there. But those offer up very little resistance, as you'll see right now. There's our tail. And wow, really? Jeez Louise. Hell, and another one. But wait, there's more. Wow. that was quite the undertaking. So, yeah. All right, sometimes we can do this without hot water if we what's that? Or not. Tell you what. All right. I got his tail on. I want you to have a really good look at this before we go through it. Look at that color. It's beautiful. I love the black and the red on the platelets. Great look in his face. Nice. Yeah, he's got the typical Neca Godzilla articulation. He's got movement in his shoulders here. He does have a swivel in his elbow, a swivel in his hand, and his hand will make a little movement. It's on a slight hinge. His head has got a multiple joint, so here, here, and here, so you can get very little movement, but you can get some, as you can see. So yeah, and by the way, they also kept the trap jaw, which is an extra feature, which is really cool, because his fire will go in his mouth, and he will do a full 360 like an owl. And he's got a mid-torso cut here, which you can actually, by the way they did the paint, you can actually get away with turning him that much because the paint actually still flows even though he's turned that much, which is really nice. And of course you have hip movement, which I never cared for on the Godzilla, but it's nice that they give it to you so you can really get him stable. And he's got that knee cut here. He's also got a ankle cut, and he does have a hinge in his foot, which allows you to move it that much, well, to get him situated. And his tail pivots like so. You don't want to do it too much because the platelets start to not line up naturally. And you have two sections, then you have more movement here, another two sections, and then where we put it together. And then from here on out, it's just you can just kind of bend it up the way you need it. So yeah, let's get his fire in. Let's try that out. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get this jammed up in there. I see the port. I know there we go. I felt it go in. So yeah, there he is, breathing his fire. Very cool. So now, man, I really like that Godzilla. I just love the work they put into the paint. Nice detail. Man, wow, that is a great looking Godzilla. At the close of the video, I'll put some more Godzillas around so you can see where NECA has been as far as Godzilla goes. All right, let's examine this backdrop. I don't know if I'm interested in this. Probably not. I want you to cut it here and here, and then do what with it? I don't know. I don't know what they want you to do with it. It says, cut excess panel away here. Okay, well, we see that. Probably just to get him inside there where his fire and stuff will actually, yeah, I don't get it. I don't think I'm going to need that or use that. Anyway, I'll clear some of this stuff off and I'll get some more Godzillas. But that's really cool. Here are some Godzillas. This one here, I believe, is from the 2018 Godzilla movie. It was made in Japan. Good movie. You got to read it, subtitles. But it's really good Godzilla movie. This is a 1954 version of the Godzilla. These are all from NECA. Now they all have the moving trap jaw, as you can probably see right there. Basically, all of the articulation is the same on these Godzillas. One exception is this guy is probably the biggest of the lot because of his massive tail. I mean, that's a huge tail. And take a moment to reconfigure his tail. But he seems to be in good order now. Yeah, so anyway, as you can look at these Godzillas, you can see why I'm drawn to them when NECA puts them out. Nobody's putting out Godzilla toys, and I love Godzilla. I'm just waiting for somebody to put out a good King Kong. Hell, any King Kong toy would be nice. But, yeah, no, I haven't seen them. Interesting enough, NECA has one, a figure, you know, in the stores now, that's basically pretty much just like this guy. And on the box it says, King Kong headlines the box, King Kong versus Godzilla. So, no, there is no King Kong in the line. It's the Godzilla that appeared in the movie that versus King versus King Kong. No King Kong. Guess no licensor there, but, you know, intriguing enough, they got to use the name King Kong. So I don't know what that's about, unless that's just a, you know, public domain. But anyway, waiting for a King Kong. Come on, NECA. Anyway, yeah, that's been my look at Godzilla, King of the Monsters, from NECA. Very cool Godzilla to add to my collection. Yeah, hey, Hollow Wolf out.